Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Bright and early, daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through. Here's a warning for you guys. Stay away from sex workers, stay away from porn stars, stay away from strippers, stay away from that type of person. OnlyFans models. Stay away from women who have too many bikini photos and provocative photos on their Instagram. You look at her Instagram and there's all these pictures of her looking sexy. Forget her. Forget her. Now this is difficult for a lot of you guys because some of these women are very desirable and sexy, and you might be very horny and fantasizing about recreating some of the pornography that you watch. I suggest not watching it. I had someone ask me the other day, just curious, why do I think that women do this stuff? Why do they become whores? Well, it's pretty simple. The reason why women become strippers, porn stars, prostitutes is because they're broken. That's it. It's not because they like sex. And it's not always because the money is so good. That's an excuse that a hooker or a stripper or even a porn star might mention. But these are extremely broken women. They're shattered, destroyed. You won't find a single one of them. You won't find a single stripper on earth who's got her head together. It doesn't exist. They're all broken. I dated a stripper when I first moved to Hollywood. She worked at Cheetah's. She was absolutely weird. She was absolutely a whore. And she wasn't a prostitute, but she absolutely was involved in selling sex for money in one way or another. That's what being a stripper is. You're selling sex for money. I used to ask her, well, why can't you get just any other kind of job? Go get a job as a secretary, a cashier at Walmart. Anything would be better than this. And like the weird drug dealers on the corner who brag about making money because they can buy tennis shoes or a mountain bike or something, strippers do the same shit. It's really not that good of a money. Sure, she can make a couple $100 in a shift, but these chicks aren't living well. They're not rich people. They're broken people selling their ass. And every single one of them is desperate for that Pretty Woman kind of moment where some Richard Gere motherfucker walks in and takes them away from all this. They're always looking for some guy to take them away from all this because they can't figure out how to do it themselves. I dumped my stripper girlfriend. She didn't understand. Dumped her hard. She didn't get it. I was dating my hairdresser, the chick who cut my hair, a few years ago, here in this town. Very pretty. I'd definitely give her that. Beautiful woman. And she decided one day that she needed extra money. That's what she told me. So she was going to start doing OnlyFans. First thing I noticed is that her Instagram became monetized and that she had all kinds of outrageously, oh my God, what I consider pornography, just outrageous, provocative pictures on Instagram. And she got monetized on Instagram, and then you could pay her to see even more provocative stuff. I guess Instagram has a function like that. And then she went to OnlyFans. Broke up with her. This is a girl with daddy issues. It's a girl who's been molested, who's been raped, who has all kinds of psychological issues. She would make a psychiatrist rich. And this is her life choice. I asked her, you could easily take a class at the community college. You could even do it online. There's all kinds of things. I might even help you pay for it. Oh no, not interested. Not interested in a trade school. Not interested in getting a better job and starting from the bottom and maybe learning some new skills. And after a year, you actually have a pretty good darn job. No, 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 no. Fast money to solve a broken person. How come people think fast money will heal you like it's a Band-Aid? It's going to take all that shit you went through, all the times your father molested you, your brothers molested you. I had a friend, beautiful, oh, she's beautiful, and heartbreaking story. Her brothers and her father raped her all through her whole childhood. Her entire childhood was getting fucked by her father and her brother. Such a gorgeous woman. She's so broken. Just destroyed, just a shell of a person. And that's why they become hookers. You ever met a hooker? I wanted to become a pimp at one point. That was when I was in the streets. I thought that would be a pretty good job. I was like, why can't I do this? But I wasn't good at the whole backhand kind of thing. I grew up with my mother. I'm a mama's boy. I had backhanded women. Maybe some of you guys love that shit. I could never figure out how to do it. I knew a real pimp, real deal pimp. And he used to laugh at me and he would tell me, you're just not the kind of guy. It's not in you. And I believe him. I'm not the kind of guy. But you got to find these broken chicks and prey upon them. Keep them broken. A broken woman will make all kinds of bad decisions, and a lot of those bad decisions have to do with her ass for some reason. These broken women will sell their ass, open their legs. You go to any dive bar tomorrow night, Friday night, and you will see a room full of broken women. I used to prey upon the broken women at bars. I knew, guaranteed, by midnight I'm going to be fucking some chick. Guaranteed. Easy. Easiest thing in the world. Every one of them is completely broken and shattered, and you wake up with just this train wreck of a person that you know you're not going to marry her. She was good for one thing and one thing only. Now it's time for you to bounce, sweetheart. Take the bus. And then you just add to their brokenness. Guys look for broken women to fuck because they're easy to fuck, and they fuck like champs. A broken chick will fuck and suck and take it in her butt. She will do everything. She will let you twist her to a pretzel. She'll scream so loud the neighbors will hear. You'll feel like a hero, feel like a champ, like you just won the Olympics. She's so goddamn broken. She'll be crying later when on her drive home, crying about her last boyfriend, crying about her father who raped her, crying about all kinds of shit. These train wreck chicks, man. So many of them are such beautiful women. They'll suck a fucking bowling ball through a garden hose, through a 30-foot garden hose, one pull. These chicks are champs in the bed. I used to be addicted to broken women. And I'm not kidding. You guys need to stay away from broken women because they will break you. They will take you down with them, like swimming in the ocean with weights on your feet. So that's why they do it. I have a friend of mine, you can look her up, Kelsey Jones, I think is her porn name. Beautiful, a little bit skinny. It's because she's a drug addict. When I knew her, she was a little bit thicker. She had a little bit bigger titties and a little bit more ass. You go find her on any of the porn sites. She's a very successful porn star right now. It's so sad. When I knew her, she was the vegetable girl. She worked at the flea market at the vegetable stand. Little cutie, she's a lesbian. Came from a broken home, raped by her dad and all that same shit, beaten by boyfriends and all kinds of stuff. She ended up a lesbian, and even in her lesbian relationship, she was being abused by her lesbian lover. That happens. Lesbian relationships are so toxic. Oh my God. It's something that I should do a video about. I lived in a house with, was it 5 or 6 lesbians? I lived there for 2 years. Me, just me, and 6 lesbians. And oh, it was not a party. It wasn't a porn movie. It was an education. I know all about you lesbos. You guys are all broken. There's not a normal lesbian anywhere on the planet Earth. I guarantee you that. And this chick is doing the most outrageous porn. I actually went and watched just a clip of one of her videos, and I became very sad. Seeing her face brought back memories, and I just couldn't believe that this is what she's doing to herself, but I can believe it. Because this is the natural course for broken women, to treat themselves like trash, to find themselves in these scenarios that just lower them even further. I'm not going to pick on her too long, on Kelsey too long. It's just sad. She's such a beautiful soul. Sad she's ruining herself. But I've known so many women like this. Maybe it's a personal flaw that I've known them. I wish I never did. I wish I never had a window into this world. Food for thought. What do you think about these porn chicks, stripper chicks, that whole world?